Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. We got Saul Canelo Alvarez. He want to smoke. Canelo high-key hot, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying this dude knew I was hurt. This dude knew I wanted the rematch. And what'd he do? He retired. We got Canelo Alvarez on the Versace podcast on episode 10, breaking it down, letting the world know that, hey, what's going on? I need my get back. We need to run it back. That's the only right thing to do. And without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Rick Reno, talk to us. Versace, Rick Reno, them glasses, they probably Versace.
Former two-time undisputed super middleweight champion and former Ring Magazine world champion, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
That's right. From Jalisco, Guadalajara, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez. And put some respect on the introduction, Rick Reno.
Canelo,
I got you though. I got you.
Last time we saw you, September, major event, sold out stadium in Las Vegas. I believe first boxing match in that stadium, in Raiders Stadium. Over 40 million people watched it on Netflix.
Put them fours up, and we got that Super Bowl on Sunday, and we rocking with the Patriots.
Didn't go your way, but
only because they beat my Chargers, and if the Chargers would have beat them, we would have been in the Super Bowl. You know how that go.
You're a guy who, after any fight, you look at what went wrong, what went right. Looking back on that fight with Terence Crawford, what do you think went right and what went wrong?
A lot of things. My body doesn't respond the way I really want, because I want to be like a more faster and this and that, and then I don't recuperate my weight like I need it. So I feel a little bit tired. My legs feel like a little bit tired too. But you know, he deserves all the credit. No, he.
Hold on. Those sound like legs is tired. Those don't sound like injuries. But hold on, let's get to the injury, because I thought he had to get his elbow worked on. I thought he had to get elbow surgery. And now you're talking about his legs wasn't there. That's a you problem, champ. Maybe it's a conditioning. Maybe them body shots from Terence Crawford got to the legs. These sounded like excuses early on, but I could be jumping the gun. I could be that man over that line. Hey, look, I could be that man over the line.
He make a better strategy than me, but I think I did well. Even if my body don't feel like I really want, but I did well. But it is what it is. No, you need to take the losses and learn from that and keep going.
That's right. You take your W's and you take your L's, and we still on the same pace and stride for greatness. So big up to him right there. We took that L. My body wasn't 100%, but we can't make no excuses. So I have to tip my hat to him, and I have to accept that L.
What was Eddie saying to you in the corner as the fight was going on? Was he urging you, like saying?
Speaking of Eddie Hearn, me and the wife just seen a little ad in a commercial with the Geico gecko, and I told the wife, I was like, what if Eddie Hearn had a secret job and he was the Geico gecko? That'd be crazy work if Eddie Hearn was that Geico gecko. Who would have thunk it and who would have thought of it? Fighter get knocked out. Facts.
You're doing this right, or you're doing this wrong, or more
he
pressure.
He tell me everything, and I try, but my body doesn't respond. I have cramps in my legs, so.
That's because them body shots, them cramps ain't got nothing to do with hurt. Either you overtrained, you didn't come prepared enough, you didn't stretch them legs, but I think it was the body work from Terence Crawford that had them legs feeling a certain type of way.
And
I don't think he got to the injury. He keep talking about cramps in his legs, and he wasn't feeling good that night.
On the way I really want, but you know, it is what it is. We learn from that and we move forward. And I know what mistakes I made in the fight and in the camp too. But that's what it's boxing about. I think I win it.
Hey, boxing it, like he said, it is what it is. And that made me think about the Africans, and we got to say it like them. It is what it is. Facts. It is what it is.
a winner doesn't mean you need to win every time. No, you need to
Hell nah, winner is I want to win every single time. What the hell you talking about? A winner don't want to win every single time. No, a winner I want to win every single time. But during the moment of defeat where I don't win, then I'm gonna have to let the world know that even in this defeat, that I'm always a winner because I stepped forward and I always kept trying and I never gave up. And the moment you give up, that's when you suffer a defeat. But you seen me never give up. Therefore, I never gave in to defeat.
learn from everything, from the losses, take the losses, and learn from that, and move forward, and still doing the things you love.
Now, you could have fought
Got to take it on the chin.
anyone last year. You know, you're big enough where you could have.
Yeah, now they talking about, man, you could have fought anyone, but why'd you choose to fight Terence Crawford? Now they sounded like that, but before that, they was over here talking to Canelo, like, why are you fighting him? Why you keep fighting these little guys? You need to go and fight David Benavidez. Canelo picking on Crawford. He's moving up 3 weight classes, man. He's going to get stepped on. It could be another Charlo scenario, and now look how they sounded.
Put me in the ring and it would have been numbers. You gave him a big opportunity. You're a type of guy who likes a little payback.
Okay, yeah, this is what we're getting in a rematch. And as a champion, off top, he should get his rematch because you got to get your get back. And they ain't had no rematch clause or nothing. That shit's off top in the boxing ring. If I'm the champion and you coming in here fighting me, and if you so happen to get the best of me, I'm gonna want to run it back, the best 2 out of 3. And if you beat me again, then shit, you the best. But if I beat you, we got to do a rubber match. Got to get it to the old school. But Terence said, I'm gonna get my bag and I'm ghost. I'm out of here. He got the bag and start running like that dude off of Spider-Man. Remember when he grabbed the thanks? That's Terence to Turkey. Thanks.
Was there any part of you that got upset when he announced his retirement and you said, oh, I gave you the opportunity, now you're not going to give me the opportunity back?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he was hot. Hell, but picture yourself and put yourself in Canelo's shoes. Like, now I'm gonna go get the get back. I'm gonna run it back. We over here talking, and I told y'all in a press conference I want to run it back with him. He looked like he active. I know he want to run it back with him. The fans are already talking before this fight. You know it's a rematch clause, so you know they're gonna run it back. We're gonna get a second fight. Said hell to the nah. I'm retiring. Imagine yourself being Canelo. I'm over there hot recovering. Like, I should have got my surgery before I fought your ass. That's what he thinking.
Of course, that's. I think I always give all his credit, no, but we need to run it back.
That's all top. He said we need to run it back. Damn, what you talking about? You over here gonna take my belt, knowing I wasn't 100%, and I knew I wasn't 100%, but I just gave you the opportunity because hey, that's what Canelo's not telling everybody. He thought he was gonna run through Bud. That's what it is. Hold on, let me slap myself and knock that mindset out my earlobe. Hey, wait a minute. It just hit me. He making excuses right now. He thought he was just, remember, he was sitting in the press conferences and Canelo was like, you just wait and see. You gonna wait and see. They always talk, but soon as they feel, they feel the power, then everything they run and they get scared. But Bud stood right there, stood toe to toe with him, banged with him, gave him that work, and he thought he was gonna step on him. He said, oh, this dude moving up from 147. We seen him with Madrimov at 154, and he was struggling in that fight. And then everybody was talking about, you seen that how he was at 154, and then he moved to 168. What you think Canelo gonna do to him? That got in Canelo's ear, and then Bud went out there and tore his ass up. I don't want to hear that. Bud displayed his defense and then let Canelo know that I got power like Peter Parker. You didn't even know I was packing that type of P-dub, did you? Did you? That's what we talking about, champ. Went over there and put the beats on. Now you want to talk about, oh, I just want to get that might get back with him. Over there sounding like a heathen and a demon. And what do we tell demons, Miss Fitzgerald?
Get thee behind me, Satan.
That's right. That's right. And we talking about the thought process behind that thought process of excuses. Those are demons. Facts. We can call them archonic entities, known as predecessors, trying to tap into the mind to control you within. We will not have it. We sounded like Umbuku and them climbing down the mountain talking about, we will not have it. Let's get back to it. This shit hot.
That's why my tough, when after the fight, I say we need to run it back this fight because I don't feel the way I really want.
He said, I don't feel the way I want. He over here sounding narcissistic. Now, it's all about I, me. It's all about him. You wasn't feeling right. As a boxer, all of them is going there with injuries, and we don't make no goddamn excuses. And you're going to have to show up because Bud ain't retiring, and that's on you. Hell, y'all talking about now y'all trying to have sympathy for him. We ain't having that shit. This is an excuse tour right here. I'm finally breaking it down and watching this and listening for myself. And I will have my opinion heard.
And I need to make this fight happen again, no? And it's gonna be different. I think for him to deserve all the credit,
it's gonna be different. Bud gonna knock your ass out there. You talking about it? That wasn't even all the way, Bud. As soon as you tried to turn it up on his ass, he was on you. And now he said, I'm gonna be 100%, and you gonna walk your ass into a ass whooping 100% head first, coming there thinking you can beat him. Terence Bud Crawford damn near sounding like Chris Eubank Jr. when it comes to the skill versus Canelo.
Class. But you just can't put someone like Conor in with me and expect him to be able to win. It's physically impossible.
That's Terence Bud Crawford. That's Terence Crawford. You just can't put a Canelo in there with a Bud Crawford and expect him to be able to win. You just can't do that. And now you want to make excuses because you took that L? Everybody have to take a L. Are you driving right? You got to take that test to get that L. So you used to taking L's.
he need to give me the rematch.
He don't need to give you nothing. This is, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Eminem said that. And we seen you taking pictures with, no, I can't say that because I ain't seen no pictures with Eminem and Canelo. But he was walking Bud out that one day. So yeah, it makes sense when it comes to Bud. But Canelo, no. But he got a white hat on, no.
Obviously. But he decided to retire, and we need to accept that and move forward. I'm gonna keep forward and
you supposed to put the pain on the next man. So anybody who's his up and coming opponent, they about to get their ass destroyed. And we rocking with the little man from Jalisco, Guadalajara, Mexico. And that's factuals.
The fights I won and fight for our world champions again. With the world champions again, he decided to retire, and we need to accept that and move forward. I'm gonna keep forward and do the fights I won and fight for our world champions again. With the world champions again, and that's it. But I think the rematch will be perfect for boxing. No, but it is what it is.
Now,
it is what it is. And Bud said, no amount of money is getting me out of retirement. I'm sorry, no amount of money is doing it. I will not sell my soul for others' entertainment. Your time is up. Your time is now. You can't see Bud. His time is now. It's the franchise and he's shining now. Canelo Alvarez, you couldn't see him, and it's Bud's time is now. And that sucks. But yeah, he gonna stay retired, Canelo Alvarez. And it's looking like you're not gonna get that opportunity to go ahead and get in where you fit in. Happens to the best of us. But we sat there and we heard what Canelo Alvarez said about Terence Bud Crawford retiring and him not getting his get back. But if he did get his get back, Terence Bud Crawford would sit across the table during the face-off and start to sound like Tony Harrison.
I'm just that better athlete. And I know in my heart, I would never lose to a sucker. He's a sucker.
And it is what it is. And we'll keep it going. Terence Bud Crawford, enjoy your retirement, champ. Enjoy the babies. Enjoy the wrestling competitions. Enjoy the track meets. Do you, champ? You ain't got to worry about nothing because you already done stepped on him. Terence Bud Crawford already let the world know that he is that demonic dragon from Omaha, Nebraska.